Hi, everyone. You've probably seen the news stories about how I have been very open and honest, talking about the public safety issues on our tribal reservations right here in South Dakota. What hasn't been reported on as much is some of the action that my administration is taking to help. And I wanted to give you all a quick update on that and an opportunity to hear what we are doing. At my direction, the state of South Dakota is putting on a training academy for tribal law enforcement officers. Now, this is unprecedented. South Dakota's never done this before, and I'm not sure if it's even happened anywhere else in the country. But by hosting this training academy specifically for tribal law enforcement officers, it will allow them to get the necessary training and certification here at home. They're not going to have to spend weeks or months across the country away from their families and their loved ones. It should help tribal governments recruit more help to address the criminal activities in tribal areas. Now, at least 5 of our South Dakota tribes have declared states of emergency on their reservations because the federal government is failing to do their jobs and provide adequate support to keep their people safe. It is the federal government's job to ensure that our tribes have the necessary resources and the accountability to keep their people safe and their communities well. So I have decided, in partnership with the Attorney General's office, to make sure that we're helping tribes with their law enforcement needs. But more work needs to be done. So I am also announcing that I will be hosting a tribal law enforcement summit that will take place on June 24th here in Pierre. We are going to invite tribal leaders, law enforcement from the state and the tribes, the federal government, sheriffs, and other communities throughout South Dakota. Our congressional delegation will be invited, as well as legislators from the affected areas of the state. They will be invited with others to discuss the public safety challenges on tribal reservations and to work towards solutions together. I'm also inviting our Attorney General Jackley, the U.S. Attorney, folks from the FBI and the BIA, the DEA, DOJ, and many others. And I hope that our tribal chairmen and our presidents, as well as the heads of their law enforcement agencies, that they will join us, that they will help us discuss these important matters, and that we can do good work together and problem solve. Bringing all of these people together will hopefully bring some accountability too. It'll help us move forward to get the federal government to do the types of audits that they need to do, down to the district level as well, to make sure that our public tribal safety needs are met. Now, we've received hundreds of calls and emails, voicemails, and text messages from folks in our tribal communities asking us to help, asking me to keep making this a priority. So I will. Just this past week, an outside documentary was released that I think surprised a lot of people as to some of the issues that are being faced by people in Pine Ridge and on that reservation. It has testimonies from many people who live there, and they're speaking in their own words. Now, we may share the link with you if you'd like to see it. It's been very eye-opening for many who have watched it. And I'm focused, though, on solutions that lead to safer communities for all of our families, educational outcomes for all of our children, and declining addiction numbers for all of our people. I care about every single person in the state of South Dakota, but we can't tackle these issues without addressing the problem. And the problem is dangerous criminals who perpetuate violence and illegal activities in all areas of our state, including in our tribal areas. We need to focus on working together on solutions. Now, this summit is going to be a great opportunity to do that. It's my hope that tribal leadership will take the opportunity to work with me to be an example of how cooperation is better for all people rather than just political attacks. So I hope to see you all at the summit, and we'll keep you updated.